Well, now we're going to do question 6.2. The question says that the function defined is y equal to a over x plus p plus q has the following properties. The domain is x is element of R, where x is different than -2. Y equal to x plus 6 is an an axis of symmetry. And then the function is increasing for all x element of R where x is different than -2. Now the question says draw a neat sketch graph of this function. Your sketch must include the asymptotes, if any. All right. The graph that's the equation that is given here. This is an equation of hyperbola. Okay. And then we know that hyperbola has some properties. We know that hyperbola, first of all, hyperbola, because we need to do the graph, we already know that hyperbola may look like either it will look like excuse me. It may look like this, or it will look like that, depending on the value of A, okay? If A is positive, hyperbola will look like that, and A if negative, hyperbola will look like this. Now, let's look at the properties, because we don't know what is the value of A, positive or negative yet. But now let's first read the properties again over. They said the domain, the question said that the domain is X is element of R, and then X is different than -2. Okay, this part over here tells us that the vertical asymptote, okay, is -2. So the value of P is the vertical asymptote is -2. Okay, and then Y, and then another property says that Y equal to X plus 6 is an axis of symmetry. Okay. The axis of symmetry y equal to x plus 6. So we can sub in the value of x because p is x, okay? If we sub in the value of x, we get y equal to +4 because -2 plus 6 will make +4, okay? I'll tell you why I do that, because, you know, the line of symmetry in hyperbola passes through the axis, through the asymptotes, the vertical and the horizontal asymptotes. Now, the last property says that the function is increasing for all x elements of R except for those for the value x is equal to -2. Oh, because it's increasing, meaning that A is positive, A is greater than 0. Now the hyperbola will look like this. Now let's draw the graph, okay? I'm gonna draw my graph over here. Let's move. Okay, now I already know that the hyperbola may look like this. Okay, I did the x and y axis now. Then I think I will start by placing. Okay, I'll place in the asymptotes. Okay, x -2 because this is also a critical value. So I'm gonna write -2 there. So let's say 1 is there, and then -2 is over there. So -2 is there. And I already know that over here, I have the asymptotes. Okay, maybe first, I have the asymptotes. Now, I'm going to do my asymptotes later. And then if we sub in the value of x, which is -2, in this line, we have its y coordinates. The y coordinates of the axis of symmetry tells us that okay, the midst over here. That tells us that -2 and 4 are the okay. I said -2 here is the vertical asymptote, and then 4 here tells us that this is a horizontal asymptote. Okay, horizontal asymptote. So on account here, let's say 4 is somewhere there. Now my horizontal asymptote must be over here. Let's just move it a little bit over here, like that. That's the horizontal asymptote, and then the vertical asymptote must pass by -2. So I'm going to draw my -2 line. This line. And voila. Now that I show the asymptotes, I can easily draw by a parabola. So this point here is where the line of symmetry will pass by, because the line of symmetry passes by the points where we have the asymptotes, the vertical and the horizontal asymptotes. So I can draw then the graph. The graph must be increasing, okay, except at the value x is equal to -2, as the question says. You see, as the property indicates, except at this point. So over here also the function will be increasing. So it goes like that, and then down there. And then no, not exactly that, but I meant something like, it's rather this way. Let me just move. Supposed to be like that. If that's the graph of f following the property, the given properties. So I'll go over the property again. The domain is x, but except at the value x is equal to -2. So over here, I understand that this is where we have our vertical asymptotes. Now, and then we have given the question. The question. It says that the property says that y equal to x plus 6 is the axis of symmetry. So if it is the axis of symmetry, we can find its y coordinate by substituting the value of x there, -2, and then we got y equal to 4. So this is the 4 value tells us that it is a horizontal asymptote. Now, because the function is increasing for all value of a, meaning that the asymptote is of this form, so it will increase like this, and also increase all like that, but will never touch the asymptote. So, thank you.